Hey guys, it's Unknown Secret Productions, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Scavenger. And so far in vehicle mode, it's pretty decent. The only things that I do not like about this thing are the large amounts of kibble, the small shovel, and the colors aren't that bad, but I wish there was like a bit more like color to like represent the actual vehicle IRL, if you know what I mean. Also, the trains are a little too small, but I don't really let that bother me. Also, the head is pretty much visible underneath. That's literally all that floats up. But nonetheless, let's dive right to the transformation for combined mode. And here we have the official combined mode for SS Scavenger. And yep, it is quite a big part for the full combined mode, and quite an important one as well. Also, just for a quick comparison, I'll bring in the rest of the combiner parts. Just pulling back the camera a little bit. And as you can see, yeah, he is the biggest of the bunch, as of all the Constructicons I have right now. But yep, let's combine them quickly. And here we have all the combined parts fully meshed together except for the metal shield. But yeah, I won't go through articulation until the full review of SS Devastator. But I will look at SS Scavenger's articulation for combined mode. Oh, and we'll get to that after I take all the limbs off. One sec. Anyway, articulation-wise for Scavenger's part, is this part. It kind of acts as a chest rotation when it's fully combined. And these parts are on, the bicep swivel's on a tight swivel joint. The shoulders can move forward and back on a nice ratchet joint. It can also move up on a tight ratchet and down. And you also get this piece on the ratchet joint, which is where Scrapper and Hightower connect. Also, this doesn't want to stay plugged in most of the time. So just, yeah, let's dive right into transformation to robot mode. And here we have Scavenger in robot mode. And I will say, I really do like the look of the robot, of course. Yeah, for the transformation, I forgot to flip out the fingers. But anyways, yeah, the robot looks pretty good. Let's take a look at that head sculpt, which, in my opinion, looks really, really, really accurate to the film. I'm quite impressed with, like, the amount of sculpted in... I mean, not really surprised of the amount of sculpted in detail that's in this. Studio Series did a fantastic job with the sculpt work on the face. The arms are alright. I'm guessing this is like supposed to be weathering. You know, you see that like slight reddish fade. And I am pretty sure in real life these things are supposed to be white. And in the CGI model, these things are supposed to be a little taller. But I don't really mind it that much. Also, this like slot where Overload slides into well, I just don't really like to look at it that much. But anyway, articulation. The head is on kind of a limited ball joint. There's also a hinge joint here, which is more for the transformation, which look up and down, not really that much at all. The shoulders can rotate. Oh, also, I don't know if this is like supposed to be like a waist swivel or something. I guess it kind of is a waist swivel. The arms can move backwards and forwards on the ratchet before. The bicep swivel. Now you get a double bend at the elbow. Hinge joint here and a hinge joint here. Up and down at the shovel wrist, and of course the hinge joint at the fingers. This wheel is able to rotate, although I wish it was a little bit tighter Also, the way I would usually display him, it would usually be like this. But anyway, almost size comparisons. Here he is with Studio Series Sentinel. Of course, these guys are way out of scale, even though we don't get to see them in the same movie together. And SS Leader Shockwave, and yes, these two are so off scale. Because this guy's supposed to be like 75 feet, this guy only 40. Since... yeah, I can kind of see why they had to compromise the size. Anyways, as for accessories, it doesn't come with any, but if you do count that included backdrop, I guess that could be his only accessory. I am not gonna bring it down. But now moving on to packaging. As far as the box goes, you get your image of Scavenger, labeled 55, Studio Series Constructicon Scavenger, Transformers Development, officially licensed Hasbro products. On this side of the box, you get Devastator, and of course, authentic Transformers. On this side of the box, you get Studio Series 55, Scavenger, 4 different languages of Leader class. On the bottom of the box, use this stuff and barcodes. On top of the box, Transformers Development, also pretty dusty. Under the back, you get your product shots, Transformers 25 Steps, Constructicon Scavenger, Pyramid Desert Battle, included backdrop. And that is pretty much it for the box, and that is pretty much it for my review on the Transformers Studio Series SS Leader Scavenger. And as always, I will see you all next time. Peace out.